Okay, today is day 26 in Wherever You Go, There You Are by John Kabat-Zinn, and the message is direct contact. We all carry around ideas and images of reality, frequently garnered from other people or from courses we have taken, books we have read, or from television, the radio, newspaper, the culture in general, which gives us pictures of how things are and what is occurring. As a result, we often see our thoughts, or someone else's, instead of seeing what is right in front of us or inside of us. Often, we don't even bother to look or check how we feel because we think we already know and understand. So we can be close to the wonder and vitality of fresh encounters. If we are not careful, we can even forget that direct contact is possible. We may lose touch with what is basic and not even know it. We can live in a dream reality of our own, making without even a sense of the loss, the gulf, the unnecessary distance we place between ourselves and experience. Not knowing this, we can all be the more impoverished, spiritually and emotionally, but something wonderful and unique can occur when our contact with the world becomes direct. Vicky Veskoff, a mentor of mine and friend and a renowned physicist, tells the following poignant story about direct contact. Several years ago, I received an invitation to give a series of lectures at the University of Arizona at Tulsa. I was delighted to accept because it would give me a chance to visit the Kids Peak Astronomical Observatory, which had a very powerful telescope I had always wanted to look through. I asked my host to arrange an evening to visit the observatory so I could look directly at some interesting objects through the telescope. But I was told this would be impossible because the telescope was constantly in use for photography and other research activities. There was no time for simply looking at objects. In that case, I replied, I would not be able to come to deliver my talks. Within days, I was informed that everything had been arranged according to my wishes. We drove up the mountain on a wonderfully clear night. The stars in the Milky Way glistened intensely and seemed almost close enough to touch. I entered the cupola and told the technicians who ran the computer-activated telescope that I wanted to see Saturn and a number of the galaxies. It was a great pleasure to observe with my own eyes and with the utmost clarity all the details I had only seen on photographs before. As I looked at all that, I realized that the room had begun to fill with people, and one by one they too peeked into the telescope. I was told that these were astronomers attached to the observatory, but they had never before had the opportunity of looking directly at the objects of their investigations. I can only hope that this encounter made them realize the importance of such direct contacts. And that's from The Light of Insight by Victor Veskoff. Try. Thinking that your life is at least as interesting and miraculous as the moon or the stars. What is it that stands between you and direct contact with your life? What can you do to change that?